Radiant team ban. Team Secret's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Naga Siren.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We are here with game number 2 between Pain Gaming and Team Secret. And by we, I mean, of course, well, he's here?
Of course you mean we are.
Oh, well, he is in the lobby, and so are we. Of course, B-Cop joining me, and me, Killerpigeon. For some reason, we feel we need to announce ourselves more than we did in the previous days.
Well,
so,
you know, just gotta know we're here.
It's just so people know to go Google and like, wait, the 2 play-by-plays. What's going to happen next?
And then you ask questions like, why? Why are they together? Do they love each other?
You ask questions like, why? Why did Nature's Prophet get through the banning phase?
And Naga. Naga got through too, and they go straight to the Kunkka afterwards, so this should be their 4-5.
Yeah, the Nature's Prophet is the bigger concern.
Could be a mid, Kunkka.
It could. We does play it in the mid. But the biggest concern is they lit through the Nature's Prophet. This is actually one of Pain's strongest heroes, right?
And it's that combination. Oh, you were just talking about the other game with the Nature's Prophet teleport to place a ward and then get pulled back from the X. Yeah, you can put as much deep vision as you want. And the warding game from Pain Gaming, just with these 2 picks alone, is going to be absolutely stellar.
And it's actually, we didn't see it as much when it was done previously because the Courier wasn't passing through. But think about the Courier. You put those wards out, you see the Courier coming. Secret do not expect this. Like, how would you have vision that deep?
Yeah, just with this combination, the vision game is going to be quite nice, and Pain going to try and use it to their advantage. I mean, Jakiro Naga now is, I don't know, because that's Naga
strong
4, right? And then Jakiro 5.
Yeah, it should be 4-5, I'd imagine.
Jakiro could go off lane. You don't really see that as much anymore. The only really region I see that in anymore is Chinese region. I'm
trying to think if mid one's been playing much Jakiro mid, and I don't think he has. There are a few mids in the high-ranking teams that do like to take it mid, because it is quite potent, but this should be their 4-5s. So both teams should be locking these in. But this is the thing about Dota. 2018 and even 2017. Where do these heroes go? You never know. You think you do.
Yeah, I do like drafts that can stay open like this, and I say it every draft, it seems like.
It's more that we've moved to this scenario with the extra ban coming in. Something had to give, something had to change, because it just turned into like this first pick having too much strength that you could then always respond, and you essentially one team was always countering what the other done, and the other one was leading. So now, with these flexi lanes, you can't really just look to counter out in a linear fashion like you used to. And we see the Lone Druid banned out by Pain, and it was a painful addition to the game last time. But they also get rid of the Ember Spirit. The Secret, they've had this banned against them a decent amount. Ember Spirit is a hero that, especially with the recent buffs, looking a lot stronger, a lot more formidable. He kind of fell out of favor somewhat, especially with the change to the mid lane, because he's one of those heroes that really benefit from a longer lane to chase someone down with a Flame Guard.
We haven't seen him pick, though. We've only seen him bend at this
exactly.
point. I'd like to see all the theory come into just into play, because I haven't seen it yet.
Teams are concerned because he did get some decent buffs. I think the biggest one was the increase to the Flame Guard absorption, and that means that you can be more aggressive, and you need to expend more spells just to get rid of that effective HP and damage he puts out. But Luna, Shadow Fiend also banned by Team Secret.
5 seconds remaining.
Interesting they actually ban out the Luna. I'm wondering where they're planning to go with this themselves as a result. But Pain, Kunkka, Nature's Prophet. This is what we're talking about, the flexi. Do you keep going flexible, or do you reveal right now? I know Secret yesterday, they really pulled a blinder against OG with the opening picks, the Night Stalker and I believe it's Rubik. But then they immediately shoot the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
I was talking to a few players, and they're like, yeah, we were kind of surprised they actually gave it up that early, because if you hold on to that kind of hand, and you don't reveal what you got, you can more or less just completely confuse your opponents because then they don't know what to ban.
Yeah, and that's the benefit of just these open drafts is you never really know what's coming next because you're just so unsure. And they're going to go back to the Tavo Beastmaster.
Still flexy, right? You don't know what the mid is at all. I mean, you know Beastmaster's a core at least, but
yeah, you don't know if Kunkka is going to be that mid for Weeha. I don't think it's going to be though. Personally, I think it didn't work that one time, and they might be just using it as that 4. It did work in the 4. I liked it there.
They're rolling dice,
and it works with a lot.
They're rolling dice to see what Secret do, and then they'll make their decision once they have the next pick coming out. Because against these type of heroes, like, would Kunkka be the worst thing as a core? Not necessarily. But I think it's a reconnaissance, man. You need more information. I'm like the person that waits in those kind of like revealing picture things until the final one. I hit the buzz, I'm like, bam, I know what that is. And I still get it wrong.
Your Wheel of Fortune skill is not that good.
Maybe one day. But maybe my predictions are a little bit better. So they've got the Jakiro, they've got the Naga. I don't think they're looking at an Owl Devour right now, but they could go towards that later. They're actually gauging, I think you could see OD come out if this Kunkka is a support. If it's a core, I've actually said about this before, OD versus Kunkka, it's a bit of a crapshoot. It can go either way, especially with equally talented players. And in a lane that isn't very gankable, you do not want a crapshoot.
I do want to see Windrunner on Weeha.
You want this so bad. They've been banned.
Yeah, they haven't banned it yet. Brewmaster.
Oh, the Brewmaster.
Probably the best offlaner at the moment.
I wouldn't say, no, I wouldn't say, I think that's a stretch. There's some very, very good offlaners, but what you would be correct in saying is one of the best
level 6 offlaners, yeah.
The power spike this hero gets at level 6 is probably higher than any other hero that comes to mind off the top of my head that's even being remotely picked right now.
5 seconds remaining.
The whole catch is you need to shut him down. It's actually, it feels a little bit harder to shut down a brew at the moment. There's been this movement from full pressure on an offlaner to giving them a little bit more space. You still shut them out, but you don't. You shut them out, you don't pin them down. But yeah, Lina for a week. So this will be the King Kunkka. I think
it's nice. It works with the Beastmaster. Attack speed's nice. Yeah. And I like the burst damage that comes out here. They struggled to kill a couple of heroes early and quick in the last team fight in the last game, or in team fights in the last game. Now they kind of have that ability to burst down these heroes with the Laguna Blade, as well as have the Primal Roar set up as well.
It's a good point to reveal it as well. So you force the Brewmaster out and you see where they're going, and Laguna Blade, very good against the Brew. I mean, we saw yesterday with Na'Vi, they pulled out the Brew, they shoot just how potent this hero still is, and how many times you can get a clutch split.
Yeah.
They'll just look to make sure that doesn't happen. And even if it does, you've got the Kunkka with the Ghost Ship, which can reduce the damage for most of the duration of the split.
It'll be interesting to see how Weeha plays this Lina. I would probably personally compare it to how XSS has it, but we'll see. That's just my go-to mid who plays Lina at the moment. But Morphling.
It's kind of nice. Like, this also stops something. Maybe, like, I'm trying to think what pain could we go for this Terrorblade, Gyro, these type of heroes coming out. Terrorblade is a really weird one, actually, if you pick against Morphling. So, I've heard it back and forth from both arguments about who wins in that scenario. Because if Morphling is full agi and you use the reflection, he kills himself, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, if you turn into Terrorblade...
And Metamorphosis.
Yeah, it's probably the best spell you can get in those scenarios.
Yeah.
The Templar Assassin banned out by Pain, interestingly enough. And, you know, they're like, I don't know, I don't think we want this again. I'd like to imagine they're in a room where he's just like, give me TA, give me TA, give me TA.
Well, let's see, just shred this Lina. It would be rough.
That's true.
Just how squishy Lina is.
Well, here's the thing, it's actually, once again, about that mid lane and how ungankable it is, or very hard to gank, right? Because actually, TA doesn't do very well against Kunkka. Kunkka does instances of damage with the torrent, so he'd rip through those refractions. Slark banned as well, though. A hero that is seemingly creeping in. And
Crystallis was playing it really nice the other night.
I'm kind of surprised it's taken this long to come through, and the reasons, like, these heroes that snowball off stat steal, look at our Devourer and how he functions. Slark is kind of a mixture of certain heroes falling out of favor, and slight buffs and changes to the lanes. But this hero has been creeping in the woodworks, waiting to come out, but he will not come out this game. Instead, Team Secret, wondering if they want to run this Morphling mid. Some teams do prefer it in the mid lane, some will like it in the safe lane for the chase. given you've got a Jakiro and a Naga, it should be a safe lane Morphling. So we're looking for a mid here. And up against that Lina, Leshrac won't be an option. It'll be the Dragon Knight.
DK. I like that. I like the stun. I like just how he's able to push as well, how tanky he's going to be in this game. He's basically safe in mid past level 3.
Think about it like this. You're reducing the damage that Lina puts out, and you have a stout shit as well. You're not really going to feel it. And also, this is probably the best choice when you consider how easily Pain could just rotate Nature's Prophet on the back foot. You need that extra armor to protect against the gank from Nature's.
Yeah, we'll have to see where I believe Duster's going to play this Nature's Prophet, where he's going to go with this Prophet to really abuse Secret, or try to, at least.
I wonder if Pain is going to go for the Lifestealer again. It's actually, you've got like a pseudo bomb with the Nature's because you can teleport on the back, come in, surprise. It's global presence.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
It's not the worst choice, but it's just how does it really address the Brewmaster, and also you get kited by the Morphling. Alternatively, maybe you could look towards a Chaos Knight. I don't mind that here.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, it could shred through the Dragon Knight. Morphling gets caught, he dies. You cannot morph quick enough.
It's minus armor. I think I'd really like it here for Pain.
Juggernaut.
Okay.
That's respectable as well, because the thing we've got to catch on to is the fact that the Brewmaster will use the Drunken Haze on you. So you can at least spin out of that and look for a kill. Especially when you've got Nature's Prophet and Kunkka. You just sprout in, chase around, Father's going to feel pretty threatened in this game.
Yeah, so it's Tavo back in the Beastmaster. We are playing the Lina HFN with the Juggernaut and King RD back on Kunkka. Duster now on the Nature's Prophet. So it's will be that position 5 Nature's Prophet. No surprise, honestly. But for the side of Team Secret, got mid one on the DK, who ended up going safe lane last game on I'm completely forgetting. On the OD.
Yeah, he's on the OD. Yeah. And then mid they had the Lone Druid.
The Lone Druid Ace, and so he's going to be on that Morphling. Fada on the Brewmaster. Yapsor with the Jakiro. Puppy on the Naga Siren. So.
Shouldn't the game just break if mid one doesn't go to the mid lane? I mean, it's insane.
Just change his name automatically.
I mean, in fairness, he's got mid and 1 in there, so technically he should be okay to go safe lane or mid. And you got mid. There you go. So that's the logic. He gets away. If he goes off lane though, the game blows up. Call him now. But look at this right now. We will see Ace in that safe lane. We're just talking about how you have that chase down. It's better to have a long lane when you've got a Jakiro and a Naga, and of course Ace with the mobility from the waveform can capitalize on that. The smoke up actually comes out from Wee and King. They're also going to just send the trees out. I like that they get the smoke on the trees because they'll be able to see the movements and be more aggressive. And you know, if you were doing that with Hero, you're reluctant because the smoke pops in an awkward position. You're probably going to die. The ward comes out super early from Naga there. But he's just trying to see. He actually thought they hadn't placed it yet. King's on his way now. He needs to be quick because his smoke is about to run out.
Yeah, if it runs out under that ward, they'll know it's there.
Gets out just in time. Yeah. That's really close as well. So both teams warding the exact same occasion.
Yeah, and the Treants spot Naga as well as the Morphling. I don't know if it spotted that ward or not, or at least the placement of the ward. I know it just got pinged, but that was by Naga. So we'll see if they're able to de-ward that, as they do see King RD coming over. So yeah, just to be a little bit careful.
And they're doing the same lane we saw last time on the side of Pain, and I do like this. It's going to be a little bit more annoying up against the Naga, but Puppy. Well, if you want to invade our rooms, I'll literally just steal yours. Yeah, they shoot the hand a little bit too soon there. And, you know, you want to hold on, because sometimes there is very situational scenarios where Kunkka wants X instead of Torrent. Usually it's always Torrent.
Ends up being 3 for 1, 3 for Secret there in terms of bounty runes, which is not, you know, it's not this huge make or break moment, but it's nice.
It's not of huge consequence. There's not a hero in the game that's going to get a huge value out of that extra little bit. It's not like an Io here who's waiting for his bowl.
No. So we are up against mid one. Mid one is actually going to be mid this game. He's on the DK against the Lina, which we're not surprised. Like we were talking about, I think mid one should do okay in this lane. He's going to be hard to kill once he gets out level 3. He also has the Breathe Fire to mess with this Lina. So I like that lane for Secret over bottom or over top. You've got Ace and Puppey here, which we talked about, and it's the same as with Tavo, King RD, and Duster now makes his way over. But Duster, I think, is going to be quite mobile.
Yeah, you've got to teleport. The whole point in picking this hero is just being any way you want to, really. But yeah, the bot lane, have to leave alone, just get a few levels on Juggernaut. But Fada's the same, and this is the thing, we said if you give a quick 6, it's actually quite dangerous if a Brew gets 6, like pre-10 minutes. He's just going to look at this lane and go, split, kill.
Yeah, you're going to want to really shut down Fada, and these treants are doing quite a bit of damage. The better they are, you know, the more they push out Fada, the better this game is going to be for them, because you want that to be a slow 6. And
King RD, a little bit of trouble here, getting blocked up. Puppey keeping it going, the dual breath cuts out, and there's the Riptide. Oh, no, he doesn't actually hit the torrent. He will be able to get out, though. They haven't got any stuns, but it's a close call. Meanwhile, on the bot, Fada just still feeling that serious harassment coming up from Duster. Orb of Venom is such a good value option for ranged supports now.
He's got the Orb of Venom, he's also got the treants that are just doing work to him. Fada changes the outlook of this game once he hits 6, so just to be ultra aggressive on him is prime for Pain, and I think they do have to keep it up. They have to make sure that at one point, I would hope that they, for their sake at least, push him out of lane once.
Yeah, and they know that Naga's not 2 yet, so you see how aggressive HFN's being. He knows he can get away with this until Naga has at least level 2 when you point the ensnare.
Yeah, the ensnare as well as the Riptide with Thunderclap, it'll be brutal.
Just farm with it. I mean, Blade Fury, why do you need to escape with it? I love this pressure they're actually putting in, because this just really makes Fada always paranoid. They take an early tower as well. It's just going to really give Fada no safe place to farm.
We'll see how much they're able to pressure the tower, as he did hit level 3 on the Jug as well as on the Brew, so he's getting there, and he's getting there quick, especially with this being a solo lane for him.
And Tavo's just going to punch out with Puppey. Like, Naga is usually one of those supports that trades with the offlaner really well in a melee fest, but against a Beastmaster, especially since you haven't actually started with the Orb of Venom. Remember, this is the year of the mango, clearly, as you see your supports picking up 3 mangoes. All about that glorious regen.
3 mangoes there, and 3 mangoes on the Brewmaster as well.
Yeah, and the mango sitting on mid one. Wee's not going to join the party. Tavo did. He's actually got 2 sitting on standby in his backpack. Everyone wants mangoes, man. It's good, healthy. It's what these Dota players need, a healthy diet. You know, cooped up in a room all day, it could be bad for your health. This is the thing, they're actually stacking up on the mid, but how do you get across here without triggering a Light Strike Array?
Yeah. He doesn't actually have a lot of mana.
It's besides the point, like, you're on the tower, right? And Dragon Knight, he doesn't have this huge damage spike right now.
Yeah, but if they could get the ensnare as well as the Riptide into a Dragon Tail, the damage could come out, especially if there's no way to... Whoa! Full team disconnect from Secret.
Yeah, you know...
That's not exactly planned.
Maybe someone in the room was just using the wires, skipping ropes, and tripped over.
Or was kicking the internet box under the table.
That might have happened, you never know. You never know.
It might happen for the 2nd time, this event.
These things, they can just happen. But it does give us a little bit of time to look at cosmetics, because we're clearly not going to do the analysis.
No, I mean, we could talk about Puppey, who can come over mid. I personally think if there's no mana on Weeha, they make that move. You go with the ensnare, you get the Riptide, Dragon Tail, Breathe Fire. You can make that chase with how tanky that Dragonite is.
Absolutely. You ever contemplate that if Naga actually had like nipples, would Twitch ban all these like big streams?
Maybe.
Just get like the organizers going to Valve, please. We had to move across to Smashcast. Don't do this to us.
Or Facebook.
Facebook? No comment. But something to comment on is the fact that Fada is level 4. We were saying about the quick leveling and how this is going to impact the game. And it just feels like this team's been a little bit too content. They're just giving away too much to Brew. But what do you really have to pressure him? You've tried with the Nature's Prophet. You're even under his tower. You don't really slow him down, though.
Yeah, they're trying to keep Fada out of this lane. HFN, though, he's doing a good job, too. So it's not the worst if Brew hits 6 as well at the same time HFN hits 6, but it's still not going to be pretty.
Top lane, a little bit of harassment going on Tavo. They might actually die with this. I'm going to snare available, but Ace, he wants to chase. The creeps are there, but back away. You don't want to risk it. There could be an instant response from 2 supports.
Now set up 3 heroes over towards bottom to try and go in on Fada. If they can land the X as well as maybe the Sprout, get the Blade Fury on top of Fada, they might be able to rack up a kill. They're continuing to push forward, so they want to get under this tower, get the creeps to pull that aggro from the tower and go in deep in between the tier 1, tier 2.
Fada's position is perfect. He knows someone's coming,
yeah, but now he's been spotted, so
he
comes out.
HFN needs to leave. They're actually waiting for him to Blade Fury. They want to try and force it out so they can snare, but no one close enough. So they've been waiting to see that. They didn't want to bring the supports down in case they weren't there, but they knew that Pain hadn't been showing any supports on the map for a while now. And also, you just want to kind of leave Ace alone. Just get a few levels on this Morphling.
I think that's okay for Tavo too. Just, you know, get that level 6, absolutely. Have the Primal Roar available quicker. You want that solo farmist. He's been sitting there with King RD and Duster for a while.
Yeah.
He's kind of behind, but they're going to go in for Ace. They're going to try and get this kill. To wait for him forward. King RD's not dead just yet. The chase is on from Duster, and Tavo, the Wild Axe, has come out, but he is morphing into that strength, making him a harder target to kill under this tier 1 tower. They continue to dive. Tavo taking tower shots now, and they will finally back off. King RD a little bit low as Ace makes his way over, but he's able to survive as 3 heroes try to go in on him.
Not exactly the cleanest kill. They couldn't get the X off in time, and well, they tried to pull him back, but waveform, right? This is just the way that you just dodge out on the Morphling, and we actually saw that yesterday. It was the Morphling Kunkka matchup, right, when we were playing it, and every time he had to try and actually hit the Torrent bow because after, like, he was trying to spike him down, which gave him time to shift. And Fada, X, this one's easy one. The Torrent comes out and look at the creep just hitting on him. Fada blocked up. He's got the split and he might be forced to use it in a second. Gets the clap. Will be able to save it. He's got mangoes if he needs to.
There is the knee pass, and they all DC'd, so I'm not surprised there's a lag. I'm surprised that Fada swapped with Morph.
Dude, I didn't think that was lag. I thought he was just like feeling the adoring fans of all these creeps that wanted his autograph, right? Like, hey, Brewmaster, we love you. We don't see you too much. Speaking of things you don't see, a Juggernaut actually TPing to the mid lane. Moving across here, he does have 6. He wants to get a kill on the Yapsor. This is a perfect opening Omni Slash for him to get it.
Yeah, he's all by himself. They miss the stun from Weeha and actually gets around, so Yapsor,
they missed so much here.
Deeks the entire side of Pain Gaming.
They actually need to get the tower now. Wow, it's completely not worth. And meanwhile, in your bot lane, mid one, he's got a Dragon Form. They'll take the tier 1 bot. Pain just kind of being juggled around right now. They've got 4 heroes in the mid lane, and oh, well, here comes the Dragon Knight. Mid one wants to respond to this. There's the Torrent used, the Light Tracker ready to cover.
Still in a little bit of trouble, uses that Blade Fury going in deep as Puppey continuing on forward. Ice Path lands onto him, and now mid one looking for that damage, but so close to killing off HFN.
That was really, really close. You want to get closer, but obviously he'd already used the brief fire. And
Ace?
What? He snuck around the back. Ace, you devil! He'll be pulled back and torn up, but you've got no follow-up. And you know what? It's actually hard to believe. It's been 8 minutes, almost 8 minutes, and that's how long we had to wait for that first blood. Both these teams have so much kill potential. But cheeky little Ace coming around the back.
And they're up 2,000 net worth, so their laning phase has gone really well. You take a look, 45 and 15 for the Morphling, 44 for the DK. Their lanes, especially now with this first blood, have gone pretty perfectly. Brew didn't get bothered at all either.
His Invis here, but he's got no backup. He'll back up as soon as he sees Duster. Yeah, level-wise, this is looking pretty nice. We said about that Brewmaster. Beastmaster only just hit the 6. Same time, Morphling now to 6. And speaking of which, he finds a kill on the King RD. He will get Omni Slash, but lives. The Hex actually pulls him away from HFN. He'll just TP out. Actually might have got him with the Blade Fury if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
Ace just reading the scenario perfectly there.
Doesn't even throw the Blade Fury. Doesn't kill Ace. How does that not even work out for them? Surprisingly enough, as Weeha over mid, they've got the Ice Path as well as the Dragon Tail Light Strike Array will hit on the mid when they're trying to run away. One shot is gonna get Weeha, but they'll get the kill. And now
they're chasing on. Tavo is in a little trouble here, and this is the Brewmaster they look for. Gonna control Kunkka, and there's the Sprout to control Puppey. The snare comes down. Tavo, he has to stand his ground, but he won't be able to do so as he does fall. Just trying to stay like the Primal Roar. He's actually gonna live. He gets away with this, and Puppey now in peril as he dies at Fada, trying to run away. The X comes out. They haven't got a Torrent. They're just going to try and set up and look for the damage out of him. Farther being chased down. They've got Torrent in 5 seconds. There's the Sprout. Needs to get out of here quick. He's running out of HP quickly. Wants to turn around, look for the clap, but he can't get close enough. The kiting is perfect and they get the kill. As another one claimed. And for all sense of purposes, Tavo should have been dead there. I think it was about 20 HP he got away on in the end.
Yeah, just gets away with the Primal Roar as that hits the last second, keeping him alive, getting under the tier 1 tower is over mid. The look for Weeha. Got quite a bit of damage. The Lacuna Blade thrown onto mid 1. Meanwhile, Weeha will drop from Yapstor, the dual breath as well as the liquid fire on him. It won't take out mid 1. The ensnare comes through onto Tavo. It just, yeah, Puppey again. Trying to get a kill on Tavo, and he's somehow surviving with a little bit of health. And Ace comes in, throws the adaptive strike at Tavo, gets the kill on King RD, still trying to run at this Beastmaster as Puppey is coming through, finds the ensnare. Ace is here, Wild Axe is thrown, adaptive strike 1 shot away, now under his tower, 20 health and still surviving.
Again, 20 HP in the exact same spot. I mean, they didn't give a kill in return, but I mean, Tavo, the boy who lived, not ready to die just yet.
I can't believe he survived twice with 20 health like that. That's under the tier 1 tower. I thought they might dive it, and they didn't want to take that chance.
This is kind of like the Morphling scenario where it's like, no one keeps spamming spells around me, so I've got no 1 charge. If he had 1 charge there, he doesn't even hesitate. He gets the kill, he walks away in time. But the fact was, he didn't want to go for that extra right click because he would have been hit by the tower, and there could have been a TP response. So he wasn't wrong to back up when he did, but he's going to be frustrated and miss out on that kill. Because I feel like right now, Beastmaster's the prime one to keep killing.
Yeah, especially now he's got the Primal Roar, he's level 7, he's working on this Shadow Blade. And they do smoke up, and let's see.
Shadow Blade, but they might be able to make something happen. Puppey, he's right here. Oh, can he bait with the illusion? That's going to make it obvious. The Tavo does get revealed. Now, mid one's going to be careful. The Ice Path doesn't catch on, but there's the Dragon Tail coming up from mid one. He's there to hold Tavo in place. They might finally get him this time around. The Primal Roar coming out, and now the Torrent following up. The Bruce Split is there. The chase down. They want Tavo so badly. They'll self-dust to begin with, but they will find him as well. Now chasing through HM going to drop as well as they claim 3 heroes. They're not done yet, though. The ensnare catching on to King RD. He needs to run fast, but not fast enough. The Dragon Tail comes out, and he will fall as well. Lina, the only one to survive on our team, as they lose 4 more.
Yeah, they take nothing. Weeha gets a tower over mid, which is a consolation prize in that fight. But Secret really pulling ahead 9-2, 3,000 gold in their favor. And it's getting harder and harder for Pain to find anything as they fall further and further behind. The tankiness of Secret, the ability to stay alive here in these fights is just proven to be too much for Pain at the moment.
Absolutely, and this is pretty grim. 4K network lead doesn't look like much, but we've seen these sort of things before, where Morphling is sitting top of the pack, and he has a decent lead over anyone else. And he will have that Lincoln soon. And you know what, getting closer? If you can actually find a kill here, HFN a little far out. He gets found, he's in a lot of trouble.
He's already used the Blade Fury, and they're going to come on forward. Fado looking for the kill. There's the wave forward. Start to hit away at HFN. They throw the Ice Path down. They lock him in. And he throws the Healing Ward out, and the boat comes through, but it's not going to be able to keep him alive. They've already lost 1. They'll look over the Kunkka. King RD trying to run away. There's the TP attempt, and there's the Ice Path Adaptive Strike, and gone you are.
Leon's trying to push in the meantime. Yapsor pinging and responding. Puppey here as well with the ensnare. So none of them want to approach Wee. Not when he has that Laguna. They're slowly whittling him down. And there's the Laguna coming out with the Ice Pump. Yapsor can't stay alive, but the consolation is they do get the kill as a double kill happens for mid 1. And Tavo, well, he will be safe for the moment. Elder Dragon form now coming off cooldown. We'll know to back away though. And then bot lane push just continues. Ace hits pretty hard. He could actually melt through that tower, but why risk it? You're ahead. Take your time, farm the map,
get that Lincolns, make sure you're safe.
Exactly. Because the Beastmaster Prime rolls you in those scenarios, the follow-up could kill you so easily. Especially if the Blade Fury happens.
They're continuing to extend this lead. The Dragon Knight's sitting here at 5,900 net worth. That's 800 above the Lina, his counterpart. But the more important thing is how far ahead Morphling is on the Jug. Jug not even at 5,000 yet, just sitting so far behind. Where Ace is almost at a Lincoln Sphere, almost at 8,000 net worth, sitting above everybody by quite a large margin. And they have no way to shut down the Morphling at the moment.
Like, this is the thing, in this type of scenario, you have to sit back and reflect. What is your advantage in the next 5 minutes on the side of Pain? So, has to come from the Beastmaster getting the Necronomicon, and you're looking to push towers. But that's not easy against this lineup. Bruce always
They're
wait.
wrapping around on Tavo too. They've got the smoke. They'll look for the blink as well as the thunderclap, possibly the Bruce split, but Tavo backs far away, and they aren't going to be able to get that.
They're in this mentality where we need to farm, we're not ready. But the problem is, Secret are ready. They're going to start taking towers and farming quicker than you. HFN's just got a Yasha going for the Sanj. When they get Sanj, maybe he wants to fight a little bit more tanky. But Morphling coming in from the back, but look towards HFN, will force him away. Ace doing a lot of damage there. And in the meantime, in the mid lane, they do catch on the weed and snare him up as Guna comes out, but Yapton will not die this time. We will, though.
Yeah, take out Weeha. They take the tier 1 tower as well. Dragonite coming around the back. Let's see if they can even look for more. They have the Bruce split at the ready, mid one coming through, and it looks like King RD might be in a little bit of trouble as there's the Dragon Cell. The damage will come out. Ice Path to follow it up, and it's kill split by 3.
HFN's just trying to slow down the push. They know how dire this scenario is, so they're just trying to cut creeps. They're trying to buy time. But we already said, what are you buying time for? Morphling, you're buying time for him now just with our Lincolns. He's there. On top of that, the Brewmaster, if he goes for something like a Vlad's, it's going to allow him to sustain a lot better. Maybe even rush towards a Radiance at the rate they're going, because he's farming reasonably well, actually. He's almost farming better than Pain's mid and safe laner.
As they push the bottom tier 1 tower right now, and there's no contest from Pain Gaming, as there really can't be.
Well, they are smoked up. Pain looking to make a move here, but they're not going to find anyone. Secret, they're playing this correctly. They know how strong they are as a 5-man, so why split it? Puppey, the only one left behind, so he's just trying to push him mid as well. But he has the song. You have to kill him so quickly here, and they'll go straight for the Roach. This is exactly what they need, and they can do it. They've got the medallion.
Give up a tier 3 or at least chip damage to the tower, and
you actually have to here. Like, you can't defend against this right now. Not with a Naga on standby with a song.
Will the Aegis even help you at this point though? Because they've got the reset. They're ready to go. The Torrent does hit on 2. They'll throw out the Wild Axes, but look at how quickly this tier 3 tower gets. Oh, the blinking with the Thunderclap. There's the Bruce split coming out as they continue forward. Look for the Ice Path blocking in King RD. They've also got the Cyclone out on Tavo. They've got the damage. The Macro Pyre laid down. Can they take out King RD before he gets back to the well? They won't, unfortunately, be able to, but they've taken the tier 3. They'll go for Rax, take out the melee Rax. Laguna Blade used. They'll clean up Puppey, so no more song for Secret.
And this is great. Now they want to move forward. Pain are ready to go, but Secret, they read it perfectly and move away. Getting that Naga kill is critical, because with this song, Secret are ready to rock. Without it, no. And the other thing was, Secret were correct not only because of that, because Kunkka still had the ghost ship. He wasn't forced to throw that out and survived. So if you mess with them in that scenario, if you underestimate Pain, you would have probably lost your whole team. And then you shift the goal very close to even again. So, other important thing, still at the Aegis. And yes, you do lose most of a lane, but even though it's not a huge gold lead right now, the impact that the net worths of certain heroes in this game are having, the Dragonite and the Morphling, means that actually that could have been much worse for them.
Yeah. It still can. I don't know if Aegis is that amazing on Weeha with just the Yules at the moment. Like they can blow through Weeha, and I don't think Secret are scared.
Yeah, sure. You haven't got like super big items, but the fact is you're really squishy. So this is going to, like, right now, a lot of Pain's damage is actually Lina. A lot of it, right? So think about it like this. Beastmaster does a little bit. Sure. Juggernaut, I mean, he's got the Sanj and Yasha now. No, actually changed his mind. He's going for the Manta style. So actually backed away from it completely. And I just don't think you're really getting good value by going for this Manta. It feels kind of not wasted. It feels like you haven't really got good choices right now on a Juggernaut and this type of scenario we're forced into. So he's just making do with what he can. Oh, this is perfect. You see,
yeah, Puppey's setting up for the song. He's just got the shadow. You know what, there's the song. Hits on 1, hits on 2. They try to grab Duster, but these two are the most important here as the Ice Path lays down right on top of them. There's the Macro Pyre. Mid one comes in. They'll stun up Weeha. They'll take this Aegis. The rest of Pain Gaming are going to try and save Weeha, but I don't know if they can get in deep enough. The stun's going to be attempted by Weeha. Just get the attack speed up. The boat comes in, hits onto 3, and that holds them back for a moment, but they've got the Bruce split. They've cycloned up Duster as he will be lifted up, thrown down between the entire side of Secret, and they'll at least take the kill on the Nature's Prophet. They pop the Aegis as well, might maybe even find Tavo, but into the trees he goes.
Now he'll okay, he's got a TP. He's pretty far away, and because mid one do himself back at the lane, he'll feel confident to just TP away. So yeah, you lose the gets there, and I mean, you feel desperation. Pain was sitting there, they're looking for some sort of reinitiation, but there was no chance in hell you could get on that. Not on the macro part, the positioning right over here was perfect to cut any sort of reinitiation. You'd have to go all the way around, or you'd have to expose yourself to the extra magic damage. And when you do that, if you get stunned up instead or whatever and caught in the macro power, that's just bonus kills.
Evan Talbot picked up here by the Dragonite.
So it looks like going for the Maelstrom. Actually, kind of. No, monkey bar. I don't know. Like, this is the weird thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Juggernaut in the scenario, because he's so far behind, even though it doesn't show on the network, he feels far behind. His itemization just has to change sporadically from moment to moment.
And again, Pain Gaming are going to try and smoke. So they're going to get that attack speed up for Weeha. They'll try and find something, but mid one's here and he's ready.
Yeah, he pinged as well. He knows something's up. So Wee's just on the hunt. He has to get so much value out of Shadow Blade now to create so much space just so Juggernaut can keep farming. Well, they're smoked up. Pain moving around right now, but Secret, they are completely aware. They've got the Song of 40 seconds, so they're not in a rush to fight, especially with Brew Split. Available in 20.
Yeah, all their big ults are on cooldown at the moment. The Wild Axes are going to be thrown forward. The Elder Dragon form from mid one. He's got the Shadow Blade. There's the Dragon Stone Ice Sprout. But now with the Magnifier way down as well as the Ice Path, they start to go through top of the Thunder. Comes through the kill on this Beast Spencer. And the poke comes in. The Laguna Blade thrown. Fado will drop the Omni Slash on a mid one. The Incinerator finally comes out onto the Juggernaut. Ice Path onto 2. Ace comes in with this nice waveform. Weeha's getting low, but he'll get out with the Shadow Blade. The TP attempt from Duster with the Sprout around him. He gets away. 2 dead on Pain Gaming while they take out Fada.
Yeah, and Pain, for all that they tried, the Sprout was a great idea. What I really loved is the fact they light strike to raise straight away because they knew that the macro part was going to be dropped. So that was their best hope of getting out in that fight in one piece. It was actually impressive that Tavo even got the Primal Roar off. So all things considered, it could have went worse. Problem is this bot tower is looking even less healthy now. It's the range racks. Bot tower, range racks, and down to 100 HP now. It's not going to last long.
And the push is on. They've got both the DK and the Morpho to push this tower, as well as the Liquid Fire coming in from Yapzor. They force out the Glyph. And now they've got everything up. They've got Song, they've got Bruce, they'll have Elder Dragon form in just a moment. Weeha setting up, they've got the stun that comes out onto this Morphling as well as the Laguna Blade. Ace getting away, and now the Song comes out as well as the boat. They'll look to reset. I don't think they'll go back in.
They'll back away. They don't want to fight right now. They just see the Song. That's the... Like, if they're too deep, they try and flip it. If they're already on their way out, just escape. There's no reason to force that fight.
For a moment, they thought about going on to HFN, but they just TP out.
Like, they're in a rush. More about to have the Fury Blade, and then just watch this Lina disappear. Right? Without the Lina, we were just saying before, that's actually still a big damage spike for them. I mean, you can only put so much pressure on HFN with the Omni Slash. At some point, you're piling too much expectation on one hero. Actually, looking at the itemization choices, yeah, drums coming out. This is actually one of those rare exceptions. I just remember last game I said about supports building this. It's not great. Nature's is one of those rare exceptions. I'm okay with it.
Ooh, Tavo in a little bit of trouble. Puppy coming over.
He has vision.
Look for the ensnare. There it is. Locks him in for just a moment. They've got the Wild Axes. Blink forward. Primal Roar comes out, but they've got themselves the Brew Split. So Tavo getting wrapped around on, and there's the Cyclone as well as the stun. They'll have this kill as Ice Path misses, but the Dual Breath is there, and they finally clean him up.
Yeah, and they are actually lean as well. Dragon Knight, meanwhile, scouting out HFN. He actually guesses the wrong one, though. Yep, he realizes. But to go back to that fight and what happened, that was actually really smart of them to put out the Brew Monster. Oh, because otherwise, you're right next to the shrine. They'll probably respond. So it was correct. Like, at first glance, it looks a bit overkill, but I think that was the right call from Fada. King RD, he's got the urn now. And once you get Spirit Vessel's not too bad. Both just to farm up and stop the creep wave at the same time. But he did miss the range creep, which means they could just push on this tower again. Elder Dragon form is available. And I think they can't get Spirit Vessel very quickly here. I don't see any way for them to really kill Dragon Knight.
For a second, they were looking for Weehaw. This tier 2 is for sure gonna drop.
Slowly. I mean, this is a second attempt. It's down to 73 this time.
I'm surprised they didn't... I don't know if they just threw liquid fire on it.
I mean, Roach is up in 2 minutes. Why overexert yourself, right? Actually, are they going to smoke up? Looks like they are. They're waiting around. They're looking for anyone on the side of Pain to show on the map so they have an immediate target.
I think they have vision of HFN with that ward there anyway. Yeah, so they saw both Tavo and HFN.
There it is. They smoke up. Secret on the move. They might scout into the Roach pit first. Nope, they can go straight on the aggression. They want to cut off Tavo. He doesn't realize how many eyes they have on him right now. But Puppy, gonna look outside, see how he keeps the distance to make sure he doesn't break the smoke and make obvious. They decide HFN, much better target.
Yeah, they're wrapping around the back of HFN, and they will have quite a bit to go after him. It's a little bit far forward. There's the blink with the Dragon Tail as well as the under Dragon Core Ice Path on top of that. Everybody's here, and cleaning up HFN will be mid-1 in the gang.
Meanwhile, Pain, they just try and push a little bit. Wee's here, pushing it in. Duster's going to leave his creep scope. A Puppy. Oh no, the song. TP's are already coming. They're going to find another kill as Wee is stranded in the bot lane. Kira moving across the ice path, comes down. Clip's doing perfectly, guys. They wipe him out instantly with a waveform E-Blade. You see what I said about that E-Blade? As soon as it comes out, you just disappear so quickly.
Yeah, they clean up Weehaw. They also clean up HFN. 2 heroes dead here. It's 20 to 5, 11,000 net worth lead for Secret. And a point where Pain are just all their effectiveness and their heroes is starting to fall off. It's just not many answers towards the side of Secret.
Absolutely. And I mean, you don't want you try to think, where do they come back on Pain? We keep coming back to this Juggernaut. What does he have? You got a Manta? You got Maelstrom. He doesn't survive this combo. We saw what happened top. If they initiate on him, HFN has Revolt.
Setting up on HFN. He's right here. He's ready to go with the Bruise Split. So also got the blink ready to just get up into his face, and
they're ready to guard him though.
Yeah, got 3 heroes here, and I think that's why Fada doesn't go, is they've got the and they spot him anyway. But he actually does go, as I say, he won't. The Bruise Split comes out. This is from Weehaw. He's trying to do enough damage on Fada. If they can clean up his brewing, they might be able to do something, but look at how much Weehaw's taking. They continue on in. There's the snare on the Blade Fury to HFN. Nobody dead just yet as they continue on forward. Look for the Ice Pad and finally lands on a King RD. They might get themselves at least one. They've lost their bottom range racks while all this is going on. And there's the waveform forward. They'll go for King RD, get the kill, and at least take out one.
Yeah, I mean, you get the kill on King RD. Not worth that much, but you did get that rack spot, as you were saying, so it's another small advantage for Team Secret. Naturally, they'll get the tier 2 top as a result of this. They still held on to the Elder Dragon form, and you can see Secret, because of that bow buff, they won't actually get in the value they're looking for with the Macropire plus the Bruce Split, and they'll just back up to the Roach Pit.
Yeah, Aegis and cheese.
Why not? Once Ace has this, he's going to feel like a god. He can just go max agi, jump straight in, E-Blade, kill anyone he chooses on the side of Pain. And actually Pain, they come out, Ice Path, actually catch on the HFN, they'll be ready to clap up opportunity, Light Strike away. Looks like they're moving from mid-1, the Dragon just wants to get rid of him, but for the wheels, they're both way too late. King RD, he has to watch his core die, as he keeps just trying to run, he won't make it out. Wee on the retreat, but what are you saving? Only yourself as Tavo drops as well. Wee dodging out with a Shadow Blade, but now your whole base, it will be in peril as mid-1 just gets ready to push on this top. Wee the only survivor, and they have got buybacks, and I definitely feel like they'll be forced to use them here.
Yeah, the push will come from mid. They can clean up top lane if they are able to get the creep wave forward, but Weehaw is already there to continue pushing over top, so it's just not going to happen. They'll have to go for mid. Weehaw cleans it up, the buybacks come through, and Secret are ready to continue forward over this mid lane. They've got the tier 3, and now they expose the racks. Weehaw still not back in the base just yet. As Spot blinks in with the Thunderclap, Ice Path comes through, and there's the waveform forward with the E-Blade Ace beyond godlike at this point. Blink comes out. There's the Dragon Tail. They're locking in this Beastmaster. Tavo drops as well as these racks, and it is looking very grim for the side of Pain Gaming. They're going to retreat.
They're going to just go tier 4s. What's stopping them now? No one's here to stop this. Weed's finally arrived, but he's 2 heroes down. And remember, there's still an Aegis on Ace, so you haven't even managed to expend 1 life.
Yeah, they clean up the tier 4s, and maybe they'll try to take one last stand as HFN goes in onto Ace. They've got the Omni Sludge bouncing around on a bunch of these heroes, especially on a Yapster. The stun tries to come out from Leon. They'll take out Duster. Laguna Blade on the Yapster. That's all you're probably going to get is that Jakiro. You've got 4 heroes here, but take a look. Is HFN getting shredded by Ace? He'll fall. So does Weeha. And EG is called again by Pain Gaming. Secret take the series 2-0.
Honestly, those rounds, that didn't have to go that way. I think this is maybe like the teething of the change in the roster, maybe a